Everyone, happy motherfucking St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to get this shared out real quick as folks are getting in here. Welcome to the show, everyone. So today, since it looks like we're trying something a little new in the community, so we'll see how well this goes off. Give folks a couple minutes here. Run a little bit late after the completely unprofessional and unprovoked attack by Caleb. They'll be addressing that here in a little bit. Just waiting for him to show his face. Mark Caliber, welcome to the show. As you guys can see, we have a battle of the big men to open it up here. 4-way elimination match. Got a huge show today, including 2 title matches, as both the women's and the men's pay-the-price titles are on the line. But on those notes, like I said, we are running a little bit late here. Welcome to the show, Mrs. U-Taker. Sabri, welcome to the show as well. So we are running a bit late, so how about we get down and start some fucking fighting? Then you see quite a few of those matches right there already showing up. We will get to them as they come up in the show area here. So I said our opening contest, the fatal 4-way elimination match, the battle of the big men. On the far left you have Mr. U-Taker. Going towards the right you have the D-Train. Then you have Scuzz. And on the far right, that drunken dragon clown Shifty. Who do you got? Place your bets. Said we are getting ready 1 week away from Sacrifest in Philadelphia. Or as after yesterday's completely unwarranted attack by Caleb, we can rename that the day the dream dies. Robert Machette, welcome to the show. Looks like Robert Machette going with, I'm assuming that's supposed to be UT, Anarchy Gaming. Welcome to the show as well. Mark Caliber going, kind of ranked him in his order of his thoughts there. And here we go, down to ringside for our opening contest. Of course, it is an elimination bout. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 364 pounds. He's known around the territories as that big old ball of sexy, the D-Train. Of course, D-Train looking to make an impact with Sacrifest 1 week away from today. These are some of the last opportunities for some of these competitors to make their mark and be sure they're included on the grandest show of the year. D-Train already getting loosened up, very focused. But on his way down to the ring, weighing in at 261 pounds, known around the area as Mr. Sexy, this is Scuzz. Cassie, welcome to the show. Of course, my daughter Cassie, Madam Red. Showtime Vernon Quinn, of course, the new Pay the Price champion. Glad to see you could make it. You know, there's an old saying in this world, no rest for the wicked. You are defending your title tonight. Oh, Caleb. Monstar Factory Wrestling, welcome to the show as well. Caleb, just the man I'm looking for. I'm going to address you here in a little bit, so just chill yourself right there in a spot there and make sure you stick around. Of course, as you see, Scuzz, a longtime veteran of the digital industry. Not quite getting the reaction he was hoping getting here to start with. So looking to get back on track. Of course, Scuzz representing the Ministry of Mayhem. And what makes it interesting in this bout is the next competitor on their way down to the ring now, also representing the Ministry of Mayhem, weighing in at 321 pounds, Mr. U-Taker. Of course, you see that just cold, dark stare as he makes his way down to the ring. Already trying to get inside the head of his opponents. Raging Chaos Wrestling, welcome to the show. Of course, as you see, Mr. U-Taker already, that very slow, methodical pace, staring down everybody on his way down, already stalking his opponents before the match begins. as the lights come up. Well, that's probably a good idea they're arranging, because, you know, I can always use more money for free. And the last competitor making his way down to the ring now, weighing in at 357 pounds, he is the Drunken Dragon Clown, Shifty! You already see the crowd immediately responding to Shifty coming out, already has them behind him as soon as he hits the stage. Even Mrs. U-Taker in the aisle. As you can see, the arrival of Chance here. Shifty, easily one of the most popular competitors on the roster. As you see all four men loosening up, getting ready here. Mean Joey Green, otherwise known as Dr. Anus Tickler, welcome to the show. Thank you very much, brother. And we are underway out the gate. We have Scuzz tripping up Shifty while D-Train and Mr. U-Taker are trading off. So this is elimination rules. So we're going to see just who has what it takes. D-Train coming back with that big knee lift on Mr. U-Taker. Meanwhile, Scuzz going to work on Shifty with a trapezius claw. Mr. U-Taker coming back, short arm clothesline. Meanwhile, Scuzz has Shifty up, but cannot hold on as Shifty falls back. Mr. U-Taker putting the boots to D-Train. Jack Bayou, welcome to the show. You will be in action later tonight, sir. As Shifty now follows Scuzz out and just throwing straight punches, taking advantage of the fact that not only in Sacrifice are matches no count out, no DQ, but even more so here in this elimination bout. But now Shifty getting the advantage back. But Scuzz fighting his way out as Shifty was trying to lead him around. Mr. U-Taker, meanwhile, putting double knees to the back of D-Train here. Now kick right between the shoulder blades on D-Train. Meanwhile, Scuzz fighting his way back from Shifty, but Shifty catches that hand. Big time headbutt on the floor. As D-Train looking to reassert himself offensively here against Mr. U-Taker. Big time chop from D-Train, floors Mr. U-Taker. Meanwhile, Shifty with those series of headbutts, looking to finally keep an advantage over Scuzz here. But no, again, Scuzz fighting back as D-Train going in for the cover. One, and only a one count. Mr. U-Taker out very quickly. Meanwhile, Scuzz now taking over on Shifty until Shifty just put his big ass to use. Just gonna making the most of your assets. Now D-Train, though, big time side slam on Mr. U-Taker. Cougar, welcome to the show. You will be in action tonight as well, hon. Now this D-Train in for a pin. I almost missed it, looking at Scuzz finally getting an advantage on Shifty. Now Scuzz going after Mr. U-Taker, has him goozled. Brings him up, and there's the keg slam driving him down. But D-Train runs over Scuzz right away. Now into the cover, one. And only a one count. Mr. U-Taker again kicking out as Shifty makes his way back in as well. And now he's going after Mr. U-Taker briefly. Oh, and there's the drunken driver on D-Train out of the blue, but he eats a boot from Mr. U-Taker for his efforts. But this is elimination rules. All 4 men, none of them want to be the first to be eliminated if they can avoid being eliminated at all. But Mr. Ute, but D-Train able to get his leg under the rope. Meanwhile, Scuzz with a Cobra Clutch into a leg sweep on Shifty. As Mr. Utaker throws D-Train out to the floor, Shifty now floors Scuzz again. These two have been going at it from the opening bell with each other pretty much exclusively. Oh, but Mr. Utaker's back gave out, trying to hold up D-Train on his shoulder. Could we see a situation develop with that here? And D-Train taking advantage right away with the side slam. Meanwhile, Shifty has Scuzz up fireman's carry and hot shots him across that top rope. There's Chance and Angelita arriving there to the show as well. Now, Scuzz was going to set up Mr. Utaker, but D-Train caught him. Now has Scuzz set up and nails him with the train wreck. Into the cover. 1, 2, and no at 2.5. Scuzz kicks out. Referee out of position. That might have been the difference for Scuzz there. Meanwhile, Shifty just drills Mr. Utaker with the Xanthrax. Now in for the cover as well. 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Utaker has been eliminated. House of Ghazi, welcome to the show. Now Shifty trying to get the crowd back into it there. Going after D-Train at the same time. Scuzz trying to catch his breath on the floor. 5 minutes and 7 seconds, reports Mark Caliber for the first elimination. Now D-Train, though, getting the advantage back. Throws Shifty back in. Scuzz making his way back in as well. D-Train in for the cover on Shifty, but lets him go. And walks right into a big boot from Scuzz. Now big kick right up to the top of D-Train. Shifty went to catch him sleeping, but Scuzz out of the way. But meanwhile, Shifty has him up. Drunken driver once again. Looked like he was going to go for the Xanthrax, but Scuzz immediately out of the way. And now he's setting up Shifty. Are you fucking kidding me? Looked like we were going to see the panty dropper powerbomb, but D-Train got involved to break it up. Now D-Train big time right hand on the face of Scuzz. Now driving the spike home with those headbutts. You know, normally that leads to the train wreck. And oh, Scuzz has been busted open, so ladies and gentlemen, we have blood in the opening bout. And meanwhile, Shifty takes advantage with a Xanthrax on D-Train. 1, 2, and 3. D-Train can call it a night. Now, Shifty with a big bear hug. Scuzz fighting his way out of it. No way. No way. And a keg slam on the big Shifty. Now Scuzz setting him up. Holy shit. Panty dropper powerbomb on the clown. 1, 2, and no at 2.5. I thought it was over. And Scuzz, he's going for it again. Gets the big clown up and another panty dropper. Into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. That is how you make a statement, people. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this contest, Scuzz. Mark Caliber has the official time at 7 minutes 47 seconds. Thank you very much, sir. Drew Farrell, welcome to the show. Yeah, that might have been a little bit of an upset. Scuzz has not, as I said, not had the best luck in bouts here, but really looked good reasserting himself tonight. So fantastic opening bout. Scuzz already letting everybody know that he's letting the entire crowd know he is back on the track where he wants to be headed. So again, your winner in this match, Scuzz. Hey, Caleb. Hey, hold on, Caleb. Don't go nowhere yet. I got something to address for you. Now, you see, to those that were aware or unaware, if you will, yesterday I was subjected to a very unprovoked and unprofessional attack by one Mr. Caleb James. You know, I don't know what bingo hall you came up from. That shit don't fly here. Now, normally most company owners, when an employee puts their hand on the boss, would fire you. But I'm not going to do that. Then, it's really crossing my mind to give you a 2-week suspension without pay. But I guess that means you'll miss Sacrifest, Caleb. You know, if I give you a suspension, I guess that means you won't be on the biggest show of the year. But I got a better idea. I already made some phone calls to my attorneys. And I have this nice piece of paper here, Caleb. Hey, you, yeah, stage monkey, get over here. Take this shit to that guy over there. Make sure he signs it, make sure it's his legal name, or your ass is fired. Bubs, welcome to the show. Basically what it means is that if you sign it, I'm not going to suspend you. Anything that happens to you, it's a harmless clause. So that means at Sacrifest, when I turn you into a vegetable, there's no... Jalal, welcome to the show. So he's bringing you that paperwork right now. Sign it. See, I was trying to teach you a lesson. But you've decided to attack me and make it personal. So now it's going to be personal, Caleb. Sign the paperwork. While you're signing that, I need another fucking beer. It's St. Patrick's Day, I'm fucking allowed. And as he's signing that and taking care of that, I'm not going to hold up the show for him. He's not worth that. We're on our way to our next contest. We have ourselves a triple threat match today with 3 gentlemen that are trying to get back on track here. On the far left, we got God's greatest gift, Colt Matthews. In the center, we have representing Baltimore's finest, Brandon Ace. And on the far right, we have Brandon Cuevas. So who do you got? Place your bets. Oh, Cassie going with Colt. Raging Chaos says 3 bitches and no pimp. Thank you, Caleb. Now we can do business. Mark Caliber going with Brandon Ace. Oh, and by the way, Caleb, since we have this paper signed, you're going to be in action this Wednesday. Stay tuned. House of Ghazi also going with Colt, as is Sabri. It's alright, Bassiege, you can catch it on the replay, because it's one of my shows. You know there's going to be some fucking swearing. Gamer of Time, known as She-Hulk Chick, welcome to the show. But of course, this following triple threat contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 218 pounds, representing Baltimore's finest, Brandon Ace. Of course, Brandon Ace on his way down here has made it clear that he's had a bit of frustration. So looking to take that out here against these other two competitors here and work his way up the rankings himself. He's made it known he's not happy that it seems that Baltimore's finest can get just about to a title opportunity, but then they fall short. So looking to redouble their efforts here. Oh, the leg's feeling great, Caleb. Beer makes everything better. But our next opponent in this contest, on his way down to the ring, weighing in at 245 pounds, the self-proclaimed God's greatest gift, Colt Matthews. Mrs. Utaker not able to make a choice on this one. Of course, Colt Matthews did actually just recently get a knockout win over Jack Bayou. Oh, I'm not ignoring your success there, son. You're actually in a match tonight yourself. Now, you see Colt Matthews showing off for the crowd here, and you can hear the response. They are not happy with him. Jack Bayou already calling out, as he said before, that there was no reason to stop the match, that Colt Matthews paid the ref to stop it. But ladies and gentlemen, the third competitor on his way down to the ring, weighing in at 275 pounds, Brandon Cuevas. Brandon Cuevas has made it perfectly clear that he wants a shot at a championship title. So we'll see if he can start taking the steps to earn it here tonight. As the arms drop, the flames go up. There you see Brandon Ace already waiting. Colt Matthews not concerned with either of the two competitors. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Bicycle knee by Brandon Ace right on Cuevas. Now went to Colt, but Colt immediately takes him down and going to work with the right hands. Now Brandon Cuevas catches that punch and nails Colt, but Colt catches him coming in. Uranagi slam to take down Cuevas. Goes for the kick, but gets the leg caught. Dragon screw leg whip out of Cuevas there. Kick right across the chest. But Brandon Ace takes him over. Knee shots to the side of the face. And then a huge one right to the chest before going back to Colt Matthews. But walks into a clothesline there. Goes for the stomps, but Matthews out of the way. Fired a huge shot into Brandon Ace in the jaw. Now has him up in the fireman. Hot shots him back down, but walks right into a right hand from Cuevas. Big time chop across the chest. Cuevas is the larger of both competitors, trying to assert that size advantage he has. Into the cover on Ace. One, and only a 1 count. Brandon Ace ducks under, now has him up. Michinoku driver and Colt Matthews right there to break up the count. Now quick series of right hands onto Brandon Ace, but Brandon Ace ducks under, kick to the back of the leg, but gets caught from behind himself. And then Brandon Cuevas eats a clothesline from Colt, who now eats a Michinoku driver from Ace. And then flying knee lifts from Brandon Ace. And now huge throw over suplex there. But immediately Colt walks into Brandon Cuevas. Second chance super kick nails Cuevas though. But before he can even get an advantage, Brandon Ace is on him immediately. Now as Colt rolls back to the floor, Brandon Ace going for the cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by Cuevas. But now meanwhile, face first driver by Brandon Ace, drilling Cuevas to the mat there. Now measuring him up. And going for it, looked like some sort of a suplex, but right away Colt Matthews in to break it up. Series of jabs onto Cuevas. And then a double shot busting Cuevas open. So in the second match of the night, we have blood once again. Now Brandon Ace taking over on Colt, but walks into another hand from Cuevas, who's back in. All three of these guys know that in order to keep moving up the rankings here, they need to put on an impressive showing, and preferably get a fucking win for a change. Gut-wrench powerbomb by Brandon Cuevas onto Ace. And meanwhile, he's got Matthews goozled, and Colt Matthews reverses. Takes him down with a shoulder breaker right into cover on Brandon Ace. 1. And Ace kicks out at 1. Now going to set something up. It got the leg caught by Brandon Ace now. Ace going to work STF on Colt Matthews. Colt, though, fighting his way out quickly with those reverse elbows. Meanwhile, Brandon Cuevas has made his way back up from the floor. As Brandon Ace going to work on the hamstring of Colt Matthews, who's now getting gut-wrenched and tossed over like a sack of trash by Brandon Cuevas. So we're back down to the two Brandons, and Cuevas with the massive choke slam on Brandon Ace. But gets kicked in the mouth for his trouble. Now Ace down for a cover. 1. And only a 1 count as Colt Matthews slides in. Now Brandon Ace has Colt Matthews up. Drops him face first. Now Rings of Saturn submission has him turned over. And immediately Brandon Cuevas breaks it up. Big time forearm to Brandon Ace. Make it a pair. And now has Brandon Ace up. Military press into the gut buster. Cover on Colt Matthews. 1, 2. And kick out at 2 by Colt Matthews. Now repeated shots there from Brandon Cuevas, escapes that waistlock, but does not escape that snap German. Brandon Ace comes in and immediately gets caught with the T-bone. Springboard drop kick. Colt Matthews looking to turn it on here. In for the cover on Brandon Ace. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by Brandon Ace. Drop kick to the back of the neck and shoulders by Colt Matthews on Ace here. Now measuring him up. And the delayed super kick hits again, and once again. Brandon Ace not moving. The referee calls for the stop. So once again, Colt Matthews with the knockout. You see, Brandon Cuevas was exerting himself well. Mark Caliber has the time at 5 minutes and 36 seconds for your winner via knockout. God's greatest gift, Colt Matthews. So congratulations to Colt Matthews on that win. Building up big momentum to his match at Sacrifest. But ladies and gentlemen, we are at our first of 2 title matches. As Cougar Knight will be defending her Pay the Price Championship against the Ministry of Mayhem's own Mrs. U-Taker. Who do you got? Place your bets. Of course, Mr. U-Taker going for his wife, as is Monstar. Mark Caliber in the middle on this one. Rob Machette going with Mrs. U-Taker as well. Of course, Pay the Price Championship can only be won by knockout or submission. Brandon Cuevas, hello again. If I did miss you earlier, welcome to the show. Calling Cougar for the win. But here we go. Bub's snarling as much as she doesn't want to admit it. She's going to go with Cougar. God damn it, why does this chick keep following me fucking around? What the fuck are you doing in my ring? Toots, I know you love the company. You made it clear you're here every week, but you're not getting a fucking job. Of course, the following contest scheduled for one to fall is for the Pay the Price Championship. On her way down to the ring first, the challenger. She represents the Ministry of Mayhem. Weighing in at 142 pounds, she is one half of the Ravishing Pair Tag Team Champions, Mrs. U-Taker. Of course, Mrs. U-Taker making her way down to the ring wearing that Ravishing Pair Tag Team Championship. It seems I do have a stalker there, Bubs, and I don't give a damn what she wants to give me, Rage. She ain't getting a paycheck. She can get the fuck out my ring. Yeah, I mean, what can I say, Monstar? I mean, when you've become as much of the level of this industry as I have, I guess you're bound to get a couple. I mean, for Christ's fucking sake. I've got merchandise on a fucking onesie. So I guess I'm bound to attract a couple. Of course, Mrs. U-Taker carrying the lantern to lead her way, hoping it will lead her way to the Pay the Price title. As the lantern goes out, the lights... And ladies and gentlemen, her opponent on the way down to the ring. She weighs in at 133 pounds. She is the current Intercontinental, as well as your current Sacrifice Championship Wrestling's Pay the Price Women's Champion, Cougar Knight. Of course, there you see Cougar wearing down the Pay the Price Championship. As I mentioned, she is also the current Intercontinental Champion. And of course, this championship can only be won by tap out or knockout. Of course, there you see another look at the challenger. Already sending a message from the get-go to Cougar. And Cougar does not look like she cares one bit about that message. Cougar, a very proud Pay the Price champion. Captured that title in a fatal four-way by getting Susie to tap out, and has since defended it against the mighty Minerva as well. Of course, Mrs. Yuta telling Cougar to bring it on here. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Katie bar the door. Right away, Mrs. U-Taker. Wrist lock into a hammerlock. Just working on that shoulder joint of Cougar. We know Cougar likes that Cougar's hug. Maybe trying to take away her arm so she can't lock it in as well. Now going with an arm bar right away. Stretching on that shoulder. Of course, Angelita yelling in the back for her mom. The Psycho Sicko going with Tiny for the win. And right now, counting herself very well, but just as I say that, Cougar fighting back. Now Mrs. U-Taker sends her into the corner. Big time knee lift to follow. But now Cougar coming back. Right hand kick to the gut. Bracing Mrs. U-Taker up, but Mrs. U-Taker fighting out of the corner. Quick side slam there. Now bringing up Cougar here. Sending Cougar into the corner again. Another big time knee lift. Now kick to the gut. Has her in a gut wrench. Flips her over into a suplex. Still holding the waist lock. Bringing her back up. Making a pair of them. Now Mrs. U-Taker bringing her up. Kick to the gut. Setting her up. And there's Akira Fuda, middle of the ring. Cougar flying away, trying to fight out of it. Now getting those reverse elbows to the ribs of Mrs. Utaker, and then one to the jaw to get out of it. Now right away, Cougar now has her set up. Hammerlock reverse DDT, working on the neck and back. Now big time face first choke slam by Cougar, looking to pour it on here. Now sending Mrs. Utaker into the corner. Repeated European uppercut, shot after shot here. And another European uppercut. Now sending Mrs. Utaker across, and another one to boot. Now off the ropes, running drop kick. Cougar looking to get back on track here. And there's that Cougar's hug out of nowhere again. Middle of the ring. And Mrs. Utaker escapes, finally gets out with a drop toe hold. Now hooks Cougar up, waistlock from behind, German suplex. Both these women love using the submission hold, so I don't expect a knockout in this. Now Cougar drapes Mrs. Utaker over the ropes, slingshots her back to the middle of the ring. Now setting up Mrs. Utaker here. There's that modified neck breaker. Now pulling back up Mrs. Utaker, but Mrs. Utaker with a European uppercut of her own. Snap suplex on Cougar. But Cougar comes back, kick to the face to get a little bit of separation here. Drives her, Mrs. Utaker face first, snapping the arm. Now drapes her across the rope and snaps her back off again. Looking to steal the air away from Mrs. Utaker. Now going to work on the ribs. A kick across the face. Now into a hammerlock and working on that other arm. Maybe trying to take away the Kirifuda from her. Brings her up, and another reverse choke slam on Mrs. Utaker. Now Cougar all the way up top here. Leg drop onto Mrs. Utaker. Huge distance covered there by Cougar. Laying it all on the line for her title. Now a seated abdominal stretch here. Mrs. Utaker, though, reverse elbows to the knee to get that leg free and escape. Now a huge hip toss to finally break the hold completely away from Cougar here. Now kick right to the ribs. Now bringing Cougar up. Has her in a camel clutch. Cougar holding on so far. Finally prying the grip of Mrs. Utaker away, sweeps the legs. Now Cougar with the front face lock. Hammerlock scoop slam on Mrs. Utaker. Mrs. Utaker coming up with a European uppercut to cause a little bit of separation, but Cougar right back on her. Has her hooked. Hammerlock belly to back suplex, again putting all that pressure on the arm. But again, Mrs. Utaker fighting her way back up. Now sends Cougar into the corner. Double knees to the middle of the back. Now kick right to the gut though. Mrs. Utaker. Both these women putting it all on the line for this championship. Now Mrs. Utaker will turnabout fair play. A hot shot and Cougar off the rope. And now she's going to go to work on the arm, stomping right down on that elbow area. Now kicking the gut, brings her up, Kirifuda again. But Cougar right by the ropes, fighting her way out immediately. And Cougar into a Fujiwara armbar. Mrs. Utaker rolls out and takes Cougar down with the head scissors. Now quick body shot to the ribs there. Now sending Cougar over the top rope to the apron. And gonna bring her back in the hard way. High vertical suplex. Now Mrs. Utaker's gonna take her turn on the top rope. High risk move coming. Calling for Cougar to get up here. And oh, Cougar caught her. Wrestles her down and puts in the label lock. And Mrs. Utaker taps out. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winner via submission and still Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Pay the Price Women's Champion at 7 minutes and 33 seconds, Cougar Knight. Fantastic match by both women. Both women going deep into the submission arsenal with each other. Cougar catching Mrs. Utaker out of the air to lock in that label lock, giving her the victory here. Brandon Ace, welcome to the show. Of course, Cougar, who will be competing tonight against Bubs. Already pointing out to Bubs there in the camera. Of course, congratulating Mrs. Utaker. Like I said, fantastic match by both women. As we move on to our next match, of course, next week at Sacrifest in Philadelphia, the Plaguebringers will be challenging the Bastard and the Cunt for the tag team titles. But today we got a little bit of singles action, as the Bastage will go up against Hollenhund one-on-one. And in the corners will be their respective tag team partners. For Bastage, that'll be Omar Wolf. And for Hollenhund, it's the Virus. So who do you got? Place your bets. Jack Bayou calling Bastage for the win. As is Sean Shamrock. Of course, on this past Wednesday's show, that performance by Sean Shamrock, you know Shamrocks and Shenanigans are looking very closely at the winner of this tag team title match. That'll be happening next Sunday. Of course, Cassie Man in Red cheering on her stablemate Winsalagia Hollenhund. As we are headed down to ringside for our next contest. Rob Machette also going with Bastage. But, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, he is one half of the Dominating Duo Tag Team Champions, being accompanied by his tag team partner Omar Wolf, representing the Ministry of Mayhem and weighing in at 315 pounds. It's the Bastage. Bub's calling for the handsome Bastage for the win. I don't know about the whole handsome part, but you did there, Shamrock. That you did. Very much a surprising strategy to see. Like I said, I know both you and Rob will be watching this Sunday's contest for those tag titles very closely. Well, and Bubs, there's nothing wrong with you thinking that. I'm just going to announce. Now, I'm not announcing him as that. So, of course, Bastage and Omar Wolf have done very well in this tag team division, running through the tournament and then defending the title successfully as well. So very much gelling as a team for a newer tag team. But ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, representing Salagia, weighing in at 305 pounds, and he will be accompanied by his partner, the Virus. This is Hollenhund. Hey, I have no problem catering to my female roster to a certain extent. I damn sure ain't announcing some guy as handsome unless it's part of his ring name. You know, I draw the line at that extent. Of course, as you see, the lantern blows out. As you see, the Plague Bringers there. This Sunday, they were the upset in the Contenders match and really put on a dominating performance. You know, things may be starting to finally click together for the two youngsters from Salagia. But tonight is one-on-one action. As you see, the Bastage is ready, as is Hollenhund. Here we go. Collar elbow tie up right away. Bastage using his strength advantage, pushing Hollenhund back against the ropes here. Referee asking for a break. And he does get a clean one. Now quick go behind there by Hollenhund. Holding the waist lock there. The Bastage finally with a standing switch. Now Snap Mare out of quickly to escape there by Hollenhund and into the reverse chin lock. Bastage, though, uses a quick shoulder throw into a side headlock. Hollenhund counters into a head scissors. Now tie up again. Quick go behind by Hollenhund. Waistlock takedown, hanging on. Now a knee right between the shoulder blades. But the Bastage catching him coming in with that quick shot, but right away misses the clothesline. Does not miss that kick, though. Sends Hollenhund to the corner. Went for a 360 splash, but Hollenhund moves. But misses that kick to follow up. And the Bastage with an inside-out slam into a cover, one, and only a one count. Both these men going right to the fast action quickly here. Side backbreaker by Hollenhund. Bastage, though, rolls out of the way. Has him hooked. And drills him. Just bringing that jaw right into the knee. Now looking to reassert himself here. Hollenhund, though, slides out of the ring to break some momentum. Comes back in only to be caught. But again, the Bastage misses that splash. Now Hollenhund with a quick clothesline. Bringing him back up. And a spear right to the Bastage. And Almar getting in the face of Hollenhund. And that opened the door for that quick Cobra Clutch slam by Bastage. Hollenhund getting a little distracted there. But not enough to stop that rolling cutter into the cover here. Bastage, though, foot under the rope. Hollenhund, though, still putting the pressure on the back and chest area. Now crucifix takedown as well. And you see that chair still in there earlier from Omar Wolf. Thought he wasn't seen. But now Bastage back up, big time clothesline, taking down Hollenhund. And now big time, just avalanche sit down right on the chest. And you can see, very slow to get up is Hollenhund. Small package, one, and only a 1 count. Bastage trying to take advantage of that impact. Now pair of clotheslines by the Bastage, duck under, running clothesline to cap it off. And now that reverse slam, taking Hollenhund face first and driving his chest onto the chair. Now has Hollenhund up, and jackhammer on the chair into the cover. 1, 2, and at 2, Bastage couldn't hold on any more than that as Hollenhund got the shoulder up. Now comes over with the reverse elbow. And now the Bastage using quick fireman's carry. Rolling crucifix takedown once again. Now he's measuring up Bastage here. Hooks him up. And there's that rolling cutter again. Into the cover. 1, 2... And no, at 2.5, the Bastage kicks out again. Andrew Poole, welcome to the show. Right now, Hollenhund with that submission hold on the Bastage, working on the neck. Bastage escapes with a snap mare. Now the Bastage bringing Hollenhund over, drapes him on that top rope. Snaps him back off of it to the middle of the ring. And now once again measuring Hollenhund, kick to the ribs. And now slams him over on the chair again as he locks in the armbar. Hollenhund trying to roll out, but again gets caught into another submission hold here. And holy shit, that'll dislocate a shoulder right away. Into the cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by Hollenhund. Bastage getting a little frustrated here, as you can see. Now stomp right to the chest of Hollenhund. Quick arm drag, though, for Hollenhund to get a little bit of separation for a moment. Now big time right hand dropping the Bastage. Bringing it back up, but the Bastage coming up swinging. And again, drills Hollenhund face first to the mat with that reverse slam. Cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 again by Hollenhund. The Bastarde's looking right down at the virus there for a moment as he's getting frustrated. Both men back and forth, but now the Bastage hooking him up again. And again, into that armbar. Turning it into a clutched hammerlock here, and now pulling back on the other arm again. And again, that'll dislocate the shoulders. Maybe trying to take away that rolling cutter. 1, 2, and 3. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match, the Bastage. Smart Caliber registering the time here at 6 minutes and 52 seconds. So, very high impact match by both gentlemen. Started off really scientific. And then the big guns came out for both sides. As you can see there, after several maneuvers, Hollenhoon not getting the win, but definitely impressing with his toughness after several of those shots landing on the chair. As you see, Bub's getting all excited here. Careful, woman, you're going to knock yourself out. Oh, and Sean Shamrock already making noise and calling out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the women's side after the contest here. Of course, as we saw on Wednesday, Mrs. Utaker took on Sophia. Tonight it's going to be the partners, as the Goddess of Pain will go up against Melody Divine. Of course, with their respective partners in their corners. So who do you have? Place your bets. Mark Caliber calling for Goddess of Pain for the win. Bubs also, as well as the Psycho Sicko, going with Goddess. Of course, Mrs. Utaker cheering on her partner and stablemate. And will be accompanying her down to ringside. Of course, not only is this a match previewing part of the upcoming tag team, title match here next Sunday, but also a battle of two factions, as Goddess a member of the Ministry of Mayhem, while Melody being a member of the Dynasty. Oh, now that is something there, Sean. But here we go, down to ringside for women's action. But ladies and gentlemen, the following women's contest is scheduled for one fall. On her way down to the ring first, accompanied by her tag team partner, Mrs. Utaker, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, weighing in at 200 pounds, she is one half of the Ravishing Pair Tag Team Champions, the Goddess of Pain. Said 1 week from today, the tag team titles will be on the line, as the Vixens of Pain will be defending those titles. But ladies and gentlemen, her opponent, accompanied down to the ring by my daughter, Sophia Nightwalker. She is representing the Dynasty, weighing in at 150 pounds. Melody Divine. Of course, Melody, as you heard the weights, giving up 50 pounds weight here, but might have some of the mobility advantage. Of course, the Divine Knights going through that tag team warfare, winning the elimination match to earn this opportunity next Sunday at Sacrifest. Now, on Wednesday, we did see Mrs. Utaker get the win over Sophia. So can Goddess continue the trend, or will Melody get a win back here? Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Goddess swats away that dropkick really quick. Comes up with a European uppercut. But Melody catches her into a face buster there. Now quick shot from across the jaw there. Into a pump handle face buster. Oh, Bubs is changing her vote there. Gonna go with Melody Divine. Meanwhile, Goddess, though, has her picked up, gut wrench into a suplex. But Melody comes back with one of her own right away. And now Melody just putting it to Goddess, not letting her even get back to the mat here. Every time Goddess goes to move, Melody quick to go with another strike. Now has the legs tied up into a submission hold here. Now bringing her back up, Goddess though counters with a quick double leg. And a kick right across the chest. Now went for it, looked like it was going to be a side suplex, but Melody countered out right away, showing her agility. Then followed it up with that round the world head scissor takeover. Into the cover. One, and only a 1 count before Goddess kicks out. Cougar cheering on Goddess as well. Now Melody with a quick knee to the side of the face. Kick to the back. Now modified monkey flip using the arm to take Goddess over. Pulls her away from the ropes here. Now maybe not sure what she's going to go with here next. Finally a kick to the face. And now lifting Goddess up. Spinning heel kick right across the jaw. Into the cover. 1, 2. And kick out at 2 by Melody. And getting a bit frustrated here. But now measuring Goddess. Setting her up. Snap over brainbuster. Pulling her away from the ropes. Into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Holy shit! And Melody Divine making short work of Goddess. Mark Caliber calling the time at 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Holy shit! As you see right here, that roundhouse kick just clocked her. Might have been all instinct from there for Goddess. Because that kick connected flush. And then this snap brainbuster. So Melody Divine showing that the Divine Knights are in fact for real. As you see Sophia there in the corner cheering on her partner. As Mrs. Utaker down in the corner looks stunned. Can't say I blame her. Holy shit. So congratulations to Melody and the Dynasty. Definitely showing that they, after the loss on Wednesday, that they definitely still have every opportunity this Sunday. Did not expect that to be that fast of a match. God damn. Oh, Sean saying she's nice to look at, huh? But ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to our next contest. Another bit of faction warfare as Judgment, representing Baltimore's finest, will be going one-on-one with Johnny Crow from the Dynasty. Who do you have? Place your bets. Well, you may be a little careful as to how much you're saying that there, Sean, considering her older brother's Johnny Crow. I'm not sure how kindly he would take to you eyeballing up his sister. Bub's going with Judge and Shamrock going with Crow for the win. Let's head back down to ringside. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Baltimore's finest, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Puppet Master, Judgment. Yes, Cougar, that is who I was referring to by that. My daughter has basically threatened me to not do that anymore. Omar Wolf, welcome to the show. No, my daughter did ask, to let that go, and I have. The kid treats her good. He treats her good. He's getting better in the ring, so I'm going to be nice to him until he gives me a reason not to be. Oh, Omar did something. Says he's waiting on people. Oh, boy. Cougar going with Crow as well. Of course, Johnny was the former #1 contender for the world title. Gave War a hell of a contest. Sorry about that. NWO Pulse. I just happened to catch you first. Respect the chat, enjoy yourself, have a good time, or you won't be here. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent on his way down to the ring, representing the Dynasty, weighing in at 265 pounds, Johnny Crow. Omar, not tonight. You were in your partner's corner tonight. On Wednesday, you will be in action. He'll be in your corner. course, I did speak with Johnny Crow earlier, and he has made it clear that he still has plans on becoming the world champion. Referee calls for the bell, and a quick forearm shot by Crow into a double leg and raining down right hands. Judgment shrugs him off. Now right away, Crow going to the back of the legs. Judgment finally kicking him away for a little separation here. Spinning wheel kick to take down Crow, and a shot right across the back as well. Now snapmare takeover by Judgment, knee between the shoulder blades. Judgment with another kick right across the shoulder blades here, looking to keep Crow down. But Crow back up, hard clothesline to take out Judgment. Now putting the boots to him. Now has him hooked in a label lock. Tearing away at that shoulder joint of Judgment. Judgment, though, finally gets the hands free. Finally pulls his arm free. You see him holding the elbow. Now as Judgment comes back in, though, immediately grabs Crow, shoulder block into the corner. Omar looking to call his shot. Now Judgment picks Crow up. Quick suplex to bring him over. Now pressing the advantage now, looking to keep Crow grounded now with a side headlock. Now Judgment does have a couple of pounds, but Crow may be the more athletic of the two when he's up on his feet. So Judgment trying to negate that advantage here. Now Judgment with a rib breaker. Judgment much more straightforward, in your face. Now big time forearm drop across the forehead. The Crow right away with the leg sweep to look at getting a little bit of separation for a minute. But as soon as he comes back in, Judgment with that reverse elbow. And then a clothesline forcing Crow into the corner. Now pressing a boot on him and just stomping away at the chest. Of course, Judgment is the veteran. He knows all the tricks. But Crow with that quick sickle in for a cover, but Judgment quick to grab the ropes. Now Crow dumping Judgment face first. Now belly to back suplex. Hangs on, make it a pair. And going for the hat trick, dumps Judgment on the back of his neck. Pillar to post, welcome to the show. Of course, our current international champion, Pete Wall. Meanwhile, in the ring, Crow drills Judgment with the DDT, in for the cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by Judgment there. Now Johnny Crow picking up Judgment, though, but Judgment comes back with a short arm clothesline. Looking to get the advantage back, pulling up Crow here. Went for a punch, but Crow moved out of the way. Meanwhile, though, Judgment did catch him, plants him with that DDT. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by Johnny Crow. Both men going to the well with DDTs, both coming up just a little short. But now Judgment has Crow up on the shoulders. Holding him here with a delay, and Crow with the reverse elbows. And now Crow throws him in. Sends Judgment across the other side. Winning for the corner, but Judgment countered out the way. Now reverse DDT to bring him down. Now Judgment showing off a bit for the crowd here. Now nails Johnny with Crow with the clothesline, make it a pair. Now Judgment off the ropes. Single leg heel kick. Now pulls Crow back up, kick to the gut. And drops the gavel on him. Into the cover. 1, 2, and kick out again at 2 by Crow, and Judgment getting frustrated here. You can see him already pulling at his dreads. Wondering what he's got to do. And now again has him up. Michinoku driver hooks the leg. 1, 2, and no at 2 7/8. Now Judgment going upstairs. You don't see him jump very often. Big time elbow drop. Now Judgment with a kick to the jaw as well, trying to keep the advantage here. Crow though kicks him away, rolls his way back up. Getting fired up here. Picks up Judgment, big time clothesline. Make it a pair of them. And a huge splash in the corner. Ducks under that clothesline from Judgment. Leaping clothesline and a nip up there from Crow. Starting to get the steam rolling here. But Judgment now quick to get him off of here. And now Judgment again planting Crow with that DDT into the cover. 1, 2, and no, again, Johnny kicks out. Now goes behind Judgment, German suplex, hanging on. Making a second. And a third. Not a problem at all, Bastage. Now Crow rolling Judgment over, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this contest, Johnny Crow. This is Mark Caliber announcing the time at 6 minutes 41 seconds on that contest. Very high impact match by both guys here. There you see Judgment thought he had him here with that Michinoku driver. And then again planting him with that DDT. But in the end, Johnny persevered and came through for the win here. Said he has made it clear he is not done with War himself, as I see Pete Wall and several others already trying to make their claims as well. There might have to be something coming up here in the future. We'll just have to see how that goes. But ladies and gentlemen, we have our main event tonight. And I said we had 2 title matches on the line. This one's for the Pay the Price Championship. Starting on the left, we have Jack Bayou. Then we have a former champion in Chance Nightwalker, who says I'm not paying attention to what he's doing. He's in the flippin' main event, for fuck's sake. And then next to him, we have the former champion Jake Bagwell. And then the current Pay the Price champion, Showtime Vernon Quinn. This is Elimination Rules. Who do you got, ladies and gentlemen? Place your bets. Looks like Caliber and Mrs. Utaker both going with Bagwell on this. Of course, Angelita going with Chance. Bub's going with Jack here. Sean making a couple of comments here, but as this is going, I'm going to take a couple minutes. We have a great community here in the Digital Wrestling Syndicate. Not everyone doing wrestling, but huge creativity all around. And I'm actually going to run down the list of the people that I know of here in support. You know, if you know anyone else, feel free to shoot a message to me about them. But of course, most of these people you can find either on my front page or on my subscriber list. But we're talking great channels and shows like ASWF, brought to you by The Altered Arcade. Of course, run by Adam Guerin and Minerva. We have Commonwealth Wrestling, run by Mark Caliber, who you see out in the chat with us today, streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. We have Elite Extreme Women Wrestling, ran by Susie the Elf. The House of Ghazi, bringing you the Ghazi house shows with a whole bunch of random different events. Of course, he's been in the chat here as well. Of course, we have Lightning Strikes with Cowboy John. Of course, my daughter Cassie Madam Red, who brings you everything but wrestling. She's in the chat here as well, so scroll back up and find her. Of course, we have Lockjaw Championship Wrestling, brought to you by Caleb James, who you just saw in the chat rooting for Chance. Then we also have LTD, brought to you by your boy Blaze McCoy on the Blaze Radio Network. Maverick Championship Wrestling, run by the D-Train, who we saw in action earlier today. As you just see in the chat right now, Monstar Factory Wrestling, bringing you a company by the same name by Shooter Carnegie. Of course, you can always take a trip back to the 80s with some MPW action on Bomb Pop Overdrive. Then we have Platinum Dragon Studios Wrestling, run by Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown, who you saw earlier today. And of course, that is on the Platinum Dragon Studios network. Raging Chaos Wrestling, who will bring you all sorts of different content. It may be some wrestling. It may be some Dead by Daylight. He's done Castlevania. You never know what you're going to see from him. Of course, Pillar to Post, the Godfather Pete Wall, bringing you some RWO action whenever he gets that itch to scratch. Then, of course, a brand new channel. You saw him earlier today. You know, Dr. Anus Tickler. He's bringing you the Contest of Savage Warfare. Of course, run by Mean Joey Green. Oh, not a problem at all there, Shooter. Of course, just on the air yesterday, Slaughterhouse Championship Wrestling, brought to you by the Anarchy Gaming Network. You got the Jew 22, known by many people as TJ Toad, who brings you a variety of everything. And then, of course, you see him right there in the chat, making his already declaration known that he's going after the Pay the Price title as well, with UKWF 3LW Omar Wolf, bringing you all sorts of action from across the pond. Of course, the Underground Circus, run by Wild Eye Yeti, and Valkyries of Wrestling, run by Blade Charge, along on that channel a lot of different other game content as well. So check all these people out. Give them a like, give them a subscribe. And if you do like what you're seeing here today, hit that thumbs up button. If you don't like what you're seeing, hit the thumbs down. Let me know what you want to see different. I'm not saying you're going to see it, but I'll take a look. And of course, if you're not already a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, click that bell for notifications. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment. Oh, not a problem at all there, Omar. I appreciate everything you guys do to help promote me as well. That's what we do for each other. I appreciate it, guys. Love to give it back. But on those notes, folks, it's time to go to the main event. And this is Elimination Rules. Oh, might be a little bit of jealousy there. You never know. But ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the Pay the Price Championship, and it is under elimination rules. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 260 pounds, he is the Las Vegas asshole, Chance Nightwalker. Jeremiah Cash, welcome to the show. Oh, really there, Pete. You never know. You may have to see, we'll have to see what happens here. Of course, as you've already seen, several people making their claims to wanting an opportunity at the world title. Alrighty, Mark. Not a problem there at all, brother. Of course, as you see, Angelita already cheering on her man there. Ladies and gentlemen, the next opponent on his way down to the ring, weighing in at 275 pounds, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, he is the former Pay the Price heavyweight champion, the Enforcer, Jake Bagwell. Of course, Jake Bagwell is almost as soon as he lost that championship, made it known that it was his intention to have it back. Oh no, I see it, Bastage. I know you're looking to get your opportunity in there as well. I said there just may be something coming down the line here. You have to stay tuned and make sure you don't miss an episode. But on his way down to the ring next, weighing in at 220 pounds, he's that voodoo witch doctor, Jack Bayou. Of course, Jack Bayou had a tremendous showing in the match where Vernon Quinn got his opportunity. Did not fare so well against Colt Matthews, but fared well enough to he's at least going to get an opportunity to show what he's got here. But ladies and gentlemen, the final competitor on his way down to the ring, weighing in at 230 pounds, he is your current Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Pay the Price Men's Champion, Showtime Vernon Quinn. Vernon Quinn with what many called the upset to shock the world last Wednesday, tapping out Jake Bagwell to capture his first championship here in Sacrifice. But as I said when he showed up at the show, no rest for the wicked. The belt's back on the line tonight. And the one teaser I will give everybody now, stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you keep your eyes glued. There will be a major announcement coming soon that can shake up the entire championship picture across the entire company. Excuse me, I had something stuck in my throat there for a minute. I need another beer. Much better. As you see, that is what they are fighting for there. As you see, Chance Nightwalker getting ready. Oh, I don't think so, Almar. Right away, Chance taking down Bayou, and Quinn going right to work on Bagwell as well. Now Showtime going with a submission already on Bagwell, going back to work on the arm. Meanwhile, Bayou with the side headlock on Chance. Now Bagwell with a quick drop kick to the knee. As I stated, Jake Bagwell has made it clear he wants this title back. Of course, he already has a chance this Sunday at the international title. I just see Chance taking over on Bayou here. Now starting to stomp on anything that he can here. Oh no, Sean, I promise you, that is not anywhere what I was thinking. Meanwhile, Showtime around the world DDT sends Bagwell to the floor. Jumps up for Bayou but misses. As Chance looking to catch his breath on the apron, Bayou floats behind the champ here. Showtime right away going to the eyes. And now the first champion and the current champion mixing it up as Quinn takes down Chance with that reverse DDT. But Miss Bagwell coming in, dropping Quinn face first. Now Bagwell bringing up Quinn, but gets caught with a jawbreaker. Chance with a spinning elbow takes out both men. But misses Jack Bayou. Annette, welcome to the show. Meanwhile, in the ring, we have our main event right now, so take a seat and enjoy as Vernon Quinn's somersault powerbomb to the floor on Bagwell. Holy shit! And Chance just drilled Bayou and busted him open at the same time. So, ladies and gentlemen, our main event, we have blood once again. As now Chance ripping at the face and the eyes of Bayou here. As Bagwell and Quinn throwing shots on each other. And Bagwell getting the better end of it. Now Quinn coming back here. But now Bayou looking to come back here. Tripled suplex. Now has the head scissor locked on Chance. Referee down to check. Actually, the referee's running in a circle like he's lost his fucking mind. There he goes. Just as Chance escapes. One of the referees been drinking my fucking berry. Meanwhile, though, Chance measuring up Bayou here. At the same time, Bagwell sends Quinn face first. Chance looking for Vegas lights, but Bayou fights out of it and drills him with a spear. Now Bayou rolling through. Modified Indian Deathlock on Chance. Jake catches Showtime's forearm there. And oh! I believe that is Jake Bagwell bleeding now. Yes, it is. Once again, we have blood in this one. As Bagwell and Quinn still trading shots on the floor while Chance is looking to take over on Bayou here. There's a clothesline, make it a pair. And there's that quick super kick drilled Bayou in the jaw, but Bayou coming up swinging. Now setting up for Chance here. Meanwhile, Bagwell laid out on the floor. Bayou going for the hat trick, it looks like, because there's two. No signs of letting go, but now a fisherman suplex for the third. Now picking up Chance, but Chance comes back up with a European uppercut. Meanwhile, Jake Bagwell has been rolled back into the ring. Now sending to the top turnbuckle here. Now, looks like both Chance and Showtime fighting over who's going to get Jake Bagwell. But now, looked like Chance was going to go to hit Vernon from behind, but missed. Vernon saw it coming a little bit, but did not see that forearm coming. Meanwhile, Jake Bagwell finally starting to fight his way back up as Jack Bayou finally moving his way back up as well. Catches Bagwell, throws a punch in, makes his way back in. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combination by Chance onto Jake. And now Bayou, though, has him. Full Nelson into a face driver. Welcome back, Mark Caliber. And now submission hold there by Bayou on Chance. Chance still hanging on. Meanwhile, Vernon Quinn just watching because this is elimination rules. But now Bagwell, though, the champ did not see Bagwell coming. Bagwell has him in the 69 stretch. And that is it. Showtime taps out. Ladies and gentlemen, we are guaranteed a new champion tonight. Showtime, Vernon Quinn, the first to be eliminated. As now Jack Bayou going to work on Bagwell again. Pair of suplexes. And the fisherman suplex to boot. Bagwell with a little bit of redemption after tapping out on this past Wednesday. Now setting up Chance in a DDT to take him down. But now Chance with a shoulder block takedown on Bagwell as well. Bayou starting to get his way on the floor as Jake rolls out to the other side. Chance standing alone, going to the top. From the top to the bottom, and he misses. Crash and burn to the floor for Chance. Now Bagwell throws Chance back under the ring and drills him chest first onto the apron. Now following him in here. And here comes Jack Bayou with him. Bagwell, though, takes him down with a flatliner. Now Bagwell has the legs hooked. Indian Deathlock on Jack Bayou. Chance watching on to see what happens here. And Jack Bayou reaching back and finally breaking the hold and hitting Bagwell in the jaw in the process. Meanwhile, the Chance was going to go for some sort of a power bomb, but Bagwell interrupts it. Big time spine buster by Bagwell on Chance. And now Bagwell with a modified Texas Cloverleaf. And for some reason, Jack Bayou breaks up the submission. And then nails Bagwell with a drop kick. That might have been a mistake for Bayou. I would have let Chance tap. And now he's paid for it as, holy shit, Chance caught him coming off the ropes and knocked him smooth out. So we are down to the first ever Pay the Price champion and the former Pay the Price champion. And both these men on the floor here now. Chance sending Bagwell face first into the table there. And there's my love. Welcome to the show, Missy Nightwalker, baby. Now reverse neck breaker there by Chance onto Jake. Now, you did miss it, baby. Your boys in Dynasty looked really good tonight. Now, Chance taking over here. But, oh, Bagwell goes downtown. Major shot right to the jewels on Chance. But Bagwell now... still worse for wear, that blood pouring out of his head here. Chance looking to capitalize, and Bagwell comes back and clotheslines him back over the top rope again. Now getting picked up here. Bagwell looking to carry on the advantage here. Takes Chance face first into the apron. Now kick right behind the leg. Chance still trying to keep on that mobility over Jake Bagwell. Going to work on the legs himself. Normally we see Jake with that strategy. Now Chance takes Jake face first onto the apron again here. Went to pick up Jake. Jake fighting out with that quick elbow. Kick right to the ribs. Sends Chance back in the ring. Jake now following him in. Picking up Chance, big time knee lift right to the side of the jaw. Now kick right across the back there. And now Jake, Indian Deathlock once again on Chance. Chance in the middle of the ring. And you can see Bagwell wrenching on that leg there, but cannot get Chance to tap out. And going right back to the leg, stepping through with a sharpshooter here. Again, keeping Chance in the middle. You see the blood pouring out of his face. And there we go. There's the tap out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and once again, the new Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Pay the Price Champion, the Enforcer, Jake Bagwell. Huge effort by Bagwell, and right there, as you see on the replay, Jack Bayou might have took himself out of the match by rescuing Chance, and Chance made him pay for it by knocking him out. As you see the blood pouring down the face of Bagwell. Definitely proving that he can pay the price. So congratulations, hell of a match by all four men. But in the end, once again, the Pay the Price champion, Jake Bagwell. Thank you everybody for coming out here tonight. I appreciate you taking the time to spend it with me. Whether you caught it live, whether you're going to catch it through the PSN network, whether you catch it on the replay, I appreciate every moment of it. If you like what you're seeing, definitely click that thumbs up. If you didn't like what you're seeing, click the thumbs down, leave a message in the comments. I'm not saying it's going to change, but I'll take a look and see what you got to say. And of course, if you haven't already and you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcast family, click the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications so you never miss a moment when we go online. But on that note, folks, if I don't see you before, I'll see you this Wednesday for some Wicked. And on that note, everyone, peace out, fuckers.